Val Kilmer has passed away. And I'm enjoying watching all of the memorials that I've been seeing on Val Kilmer, whether it's on YouTube, whether it's Facebook, whether it's on Instagram. I love it. And then there's a discussion that has really amped up since his passing that we've been having for years, but it's really amped up since his passing, is that Val Kilmer should have won an Academy Award for his portrayal of Doc Holliday in the film Tombstone. Now, Tombstone came out in 1993. Do you guys remember the films that came out in 1993? Well, let me refresh your memory. Here's a little bit of a short list of the films that came out in 1993. Jurassic Park, Schindler's List, What's Love Got to Do with It, Mrs. Doubtfire, Pelican Brief, Philadelphia, The Fugitive, Sleepless in Seattle, Posse, Poetic Justice, CB4, Remains of the Day, El Mariachi, Joy Luck Club, The Age of Innocence, Nightmare Before Christmas, Point of No Return, The Bruce Lee Story, Much Ado About Nothing, Rudy, Free Willy came out in 1993, Sandlot, So I Married an Axe Murderer, Alive, Gotta Survive, Alive, Falling Down, In the Line of Fire, Crying Game, Menace to Society, Indecent Proposal, Cool Runnings, Robin Hood Men in Tights, Dazed and Confused, Demolition Man, Cliffhanger, Benny and June, What's Eating Gilbert Grape, Light Water for Chocolate, True Romance, and Groundhog Day. That's just a short list of the films that came out in 93. You guys remember when Hollywood used to make great films? Remember that? Remember? Tombstone came out around that time. When Hollywood was making great films, that's when Tombstone came out. Now, is Val Kilmer's portrayal as Doc Holliday, does it belong in the Smithsonian? Absolutely. But should we be gaslighting the Academy Awards for not nominating him or for him not winning? Where were we at 22 years ago when the film came out? And I also want to remind you of something too. There were two films that were being made about Wyatt Earp, and Hollywood had made a decision in which film they were going to back. So, I'm glad, it's a blessing that Kurt Russell was able to pull off Tombstone because he didn't receive all that much support for that film. So he pulled it all together and he was able to do it. And they had a wonderful cast. Now, Val Kilmer, he was a standout performance, but there were so many different performances in the film Tombstone. Some of my favorites, Stephen Lang, one of my favorites, great performance. Do you guys remember Michael Rooker is in Tombstone? I forget that Michael Rooker is in Tombstone. Now, we love the lines. A lot of us love the dialogue of Tombstone. So I get it. I get what you're saying. It is iconic. But to say that he should have won an Academy Award, we have to stop looking at the Academy and when it gives their golden calf, their Oscar, as some sort of validation, a confirmation of someone's greatness. It's just a recognition. It's an award. It's just a recognition because we all know actors who've received that Oscar that have not been in anything great since they received that Oscar. So let's kind of pump the brakes, back it up a little bit on the Academy Awards as far as Val Kilmer and his role as Doc Holliday in Tombstone. Now, if you guys do want to get on the Motion Pictures Association or on the Academy Awards, get on them for the documentary that came out in 2021. Val Kilmer came out with a documentary called Val. It's still on Netflix, not Netflix, it's still on Prime, Amazon Prime. You can go see it. My brother, he saw the documentary. He contacted me right away and he said, hey, you got to watch this. This is great. And we kind of discussed it a little bit because my brother and I are huge Val Kilmer fans. We saw Val Kilmer when our dad took us to the movies to go see Top Secret when we were younger. One of our favorite films is Real Genius. I love Val Kilmer with, Willow and The Man Who Broke 1,000 Chains. So we've been Val Kilmer fans for probably 40 years. And so seeing that documentary and seeing that the Academy did not recognize, go and look at the documentaries that were nominated for, that came out in 2021. And then when you see Val Kilmer's documentary, then tell me that Hollywood just totally had beef with Val Kilmer. They just were just like, now I'm aware of, if you look at his life, his span, his career and the films that he made, because he made some amazing films. He made some amazing films. You can see that Hollywood started to cool his heart against Val Kilmer. So long before the cancer took his looks and the cancer took his voice, and Hollywood had kind of, given him the cold shoulder, but Val Kilmer kept going. he was determined. He spent his life honing his craft, and he was still determined, even with his voice. And do you know, he still starred in one of the top blockbuster films ever made. He was still able to do that. So kudos to Mr. Val Kilmer. So yes, let's continue to honor him. Let's go back. Let's watch all of Val Kilmer films. Let's go ahead and let's make sure that that's showing up, and we're watching his films again, and that they're becoming significant, and especially watching his documentary. Make sure that we're blowing up that documentary. And the person that actually acquires all of those videos that he's been videotaping since he was in Juilliard, that person, hey, Val Kilmer's family, talk to your girl if you want to sell those videos. But let's continue to honor him. Let's continue to have all of those. Let's watch the films. Let's continue to have those films. And also let's remember that even though our star passed away, his family is still mourning him. So let's be in prayer for his children. Let's be in prayer for his daughter, Mercedes. Let's be in prayer for his son, Jack. And let's continue to honor him in the way that we have been doing. And one of my favorite lines will continue to be, take a step back, now take a step forward, now take a step back, and now we're cha-cha. Okay, you guys, this is Monique here with Melanin Monarchy, and Val Kilmer, you will be sorely missed. We love you, we loved you, and toodle pip, dear heart.